What's up guys? So I know you've seen those photos and videos on Instagram of people in insane places and they're working and traveling all around the world. For the longest time I was wondering how are they able to do this and how are they able to accomplish it. And recently we just collaborated with a couple companies and got the chance to go out to Canada and got it completely paid for. Once you do it once, then you learn a lot of things throughout the entire process. So this video is gonna be about giving you guys different ideas and sharing some of the things that we learned along the way. Also, if you stick around to the end, I'm gonna give you some actionable steps that you can take right now so you can start moving forward on this yourself. So right now I'm heading up to one of my favorite lake spots to just go hang out. Then later in the day I'm gonna go meet up with one of my old friends. But to give you a little background, back in college, my roommate and I started a company. From that we had the opportunity to travel to some insane places. We've gone all around California, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, Canada, and then we're planning on going to Puerto Rico and Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and a few other places. So to get out of here, there's a couple technical sections, but it's not too bad. It's just like a dirt road with a couple rocks. After a couple miles of driving off-road, this is where it comes out to. Check it out, guys. Private lake, nobody else here. I just want to start by saying that I'm no professional at this, but we've been asked a few times how we've been able to work and travel. So I want to give you guys some tips and some advice on what we've done to be able to achieve that. So like I said, we started a video production company while we were in college, and that helped us to be able to get paid to travel. We also partnered with different companies and collaborated to get free product and get paid to go to different locations and shoot content for them. So I know there's a lot of people on there right now that are like, I don't film or take photos. In what other ways can I get paid to travel, or how can I work and travel at the same time? So there's a ton of excuses out there, but in this day and age, there are endless opportunities to be able to work and travel. In the end, it just takes a lot of commitment and it's all about execution. So I'll start by giving you guys a couple of things that you can do. So first, you need to figure out a way to free up time. So I know a lot of people are so focused on the money, and money is absolutely important, but if you take a step back and realize that you can always make more money, but you can never take time back, then it puts things into perspective and you realize that over money, time is a real currency. If you haven't already, I highly recommend reading The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. It's an amazing book and it's really helped me to figure out what I want to do and to figure out how to free up time. Second, you need to figure out what skill set or what value you can give to others. So some people are writers, others are photographers, videographers, marketers. It doesn't matter what it is as long as you can figure out a skill where you're providing companies and other people value. If you realize that you don't have a certain skill that you can offer to other people, you need to go back to step one, free up some time, and start developing a skill set that actually works and matters. Third, you need to start networking and finding opportunities in every single situation. So college and school and things like that are amazing ways to network and find new people, but in no way is that necessary at all. So the companies that actually paid us and gave us gear to go out to Canada, we actually didn't meet in person. So we hit them up through social media, we exchanged a few emails, and that's how we got in contact with each other. So like I said, we've never even met each other, but they were still willing to help us on our journey, and they really believed in what we were trying to accomplish. So just as a disclaimer, this process isn't easy in any way, and I'm not gonna sell it like it is, because we're personally trying to figure it out ourselves still. We've done it multiple times, we figured out all these different routines, but there's still a formula that needs to be cracked, and we're still constantly working on that. So I'm not gonna sell it to you and say that it's this easy lifestyle, because it isn't. It's a lot of hard work, but once you're able to actually accomplish some of your goals and actually get these trips paid for, it's like, it's an addiction. You just want to keep doing it, you want to keep going, and it's just the best kind of freedom. Another thing to consider is cutting back on all the bullshit you spend money on. So a lot of people, including myself, I'm definitely guilty of it, but I'll go out and be like, oh, I want some coffee or get a yerba mate or new shoes or whatever. And you need to take a step back and think, like, is that actually something that I need? Like, what am I gonna do with that? I'll use it for a couple of days, or I'll drink it in 20 minutes or whatever, and then it's gone. But if you step back, save some of that money and push it back towards your travels, then you could keep this process going. Last but not least, you need to change your mindset and start getting creative with the ways you're making money and you're traveling and working and traveling at the same time. So, you know, the basic mindset is to work super hard, save up a ton of money, and then go travel for a little while. But if you're gonna go travel somewhere anyways, then why not figure out ways where you can give value to other people while you're traveling? So if you can work and travel at the same time, then you can keep prolonging that experience. And a lot of people are gonna say that, you know, you don't get the full experience, you're not living in the moment, which I do agree with to an extent. But if you're able to continue that process and make it longer, then that's a different lifestyle. You're not having to hustle and bustle at a corporate job anymore. You're traveling, you're figuring out ways to add value to other people, and then you keep that process going. So, you know, a quick idea, if you're going out to, say, Thailand or something, a destination where a lot of people are going to, instead of just going out, traveling, coming back, you write out a blog post. Say that you're a good writer. Write out a blog post and you talk about different things that you learn while you're traveling, or different hacks, things like that, and then you hit up different companies and say, hey, do you want to sponsor me? Do you want to collaborate? Is there some kind of opportunity for us to work together? You can also hit up some of your favorite companies for gear and say that, hey, I'm going out to this location. I noticed that you've never had any pictures taken out there. I'd love to get a few photos for you, and maybe we could collaborate together on this journey. So whatever it is that you're gonna be doing in order to be able to work and travel, you have to keep thinking in the mindset of giving value to other people always. So before you can receive something, you need to give other people as much value and opportunity as possible. So if a company is just being hit up with all these people saying, hey, will you pay me to go do this? What do they have, you know, in it? Like what's in it for them? So if you're able to come with them and say that I can offer you these things, I think it can add a lot of value, then they're much more inclined to be responsive and actually communicate with you and figure out a way where they can collaborate. So this video is just an overview to get some of your thoughts flowing and to see if there's different ideas that you've never thought of. If you're interested in videos like this, or there's like a specific type of video that you want us to shoot, then just comment below, say what you like, what you don't like about this video, and even comment different things that you want us to do next. Okay, so now, like I promised, I want to give you one actionable step that you can take right now to start moving forward on this lifestyle and trying to figure out a way where you can work and travel. You want to get on your phone or your computer, whatever, and start looking up different social media sites, you know, like Instagram, Facebook, and there's all these different companies that are running different contests. So I know what you're thinking. You're like, I'm never gonna win those contests. I've never won them before. And that's exactly the mindset I had before, but it's the way you're actually approaching these contests. So instead of going to the big, massive companies with millions of followers, look for the medium companies where they're offering a chance to go travel or do something like that. But in return, you have to submit something. So it's some kind of like video submission, a blog post, things of that nature. So the idea behind this is that you can make a submission, you can turn in a video or a post, and it shows how creative you are. If you don't win, then you hit them up later, you contact them again, shoot them another email and say, hey, I entered your contest, I hope you got my submission. I've been working on X, Y, and Z, whatever that skill set is, and I want to send you this new and improved version of it. And the idea behind that is that they're already attentive, so they're already looking out for different submissions, they're already looking for videos, photos, whatever, and they're watching these submissions to see if there's any that spark their interest. So you've already got their attention, you've already separated yourself from most of the people that just say, hey, can you pay me to travel? Or, hey, can I get this from you? Right now, you're giving them something that they want. Maybe they don't like the video, or maybe the quality's not quite there. You've already gotten your foot in the door, so you could keep contacting them, and they've already seen your name or your brand, and they're gonna be familiar with it. So you've separated yourself from the rest of the people, and that's a way to really get yourself in there. So that's about it for now. I'm gonna go take a swim. I'm gonna hang out a little bit. But if you enjoyed this video, or if you got any value out of this, then comment below, make sure to like and subscribe, because we want to push more videos like this. We want to give other people different ideas, and we want to collaborate with other people to figure out different ways that we can succeed together. So make sure to comment below what video you want to see next, and we'll see you next time.